Side hustles completely changed my life. Literally, this is why I probably never had a 9 to 5. What I'm making every single hour here, I can make way more in my side hustle, even as a teenager. That's what I thought. If you're watching this video, that means you are looking to start a side hustle. That's not something that costs you thousands of dollars to start, and you just want to make an extra side income on top of whatever you're making right now, or you're looking to dabble into things because you don't want to stay in the corporate world and scale a business full-time. From side hustle, you want it to be a full-time hustle. So if that sounds like you, keep watching. I've had side hustles for a very long time, and I vouch for it all the time because it's one of those things that can really free you and make you determine what you really want to do if it is what you want to do. I've had side hustles when I was in middle school. I've had side hustles when I was in high school. That's probably why I never kept an actual job. I would be there for 6 months and I'd dip real quick because I was like, what I'm making every single hour here, I can make way more in my side hustle, even as a teenager. That's what I thought. I used to be in henna art business. I used to do henna for people. I used to do makeup for people. I used to even do nails for people. So very beauty industry. And I enjoyed it so much. It was on my own time, at my own house with my mom. And I made more money than a part-time job would at my own accord. And because I was good at picking up side hustles along the way, I never actually cared to keep a job because I loved doing side hustles and it made me more money. And I was always an opportunist. So when I saw a side hustle opportunity, I took it on. I'm an Aquarius, guys. I like to do things at my own accord. If you don't, I'm going to break down for you 4 different categories of side hustles. These are probably things you don't hear about in other videos. There's so many videos on side hustles on YouTube. These are some things you might have never thought about as a lady, but I think it would do really well. I've done the numbers and it makes a lot of sense, and I've done them myself, and I'll let you know which ones I have. So within these 4 categories, which one you love to see the most, jump right ahead and maybe dabble into the other ones that you might want to also look at that you never thought of looking at all. With all the side hustles I'm going to talk to you about, I'm going to also add how to go about starting it, the startup costs to start it, where you can find clients from it, and if it is truly scalable. Let's first start in the beauty industry. I know you guys hear about this all the time, but I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that's going to really make a difference in terms of actually being in the beauty industry if you already are, or starting in it. Some of the highest categories of beauty industry side hustles would be body art, henna. A lot of people don't think about it. You can do lashes, or you can even start doing like facials and esthetician services. In terms of henna, a lot of people think you have to be really good at henna to start something like that, and there's actually quite a high demand if you can do black henna. With black henna, you can do jaguar henna, which is the natural henna. Please don't go for the other ones because they are not the safest to use. These don't cost that much. You can find it on Etsy for a very good price, and they will be shipped to you, and one bottle will last you a very long time. Now, let's say you're like, girl, I don't know how to do even stick figures. What do you want me to do with body art? Well, you guys know that there's actually templates you can find online that all you do is literally find the templates and stick it onto whatever part of the body, kind of like when you get your tattoo done and they outline it, print it, and then put it on the body, and the outline's already on the body. You could do the same thing for henna. With tattoos, obviously you got to be careful to not prick the skin too much, and it is a lot of safety caution. But outlining just with henna, all you got to do is learn how to use the tube. If you could just practice a little bit, listen girl, you can do it. There's a high demand for it. You can do it, especially black henna. Do the templates, use it to outline, and draw it, and boom. Each person you can be charging anywhere from $20 and above, and sometimes you can even charge $10. The profit margin is great because you're buying maybe 2-3 bottles for $20 to $50, and that one bottle will give you over 10 clients to do it. So each you can be doing a great profit margin. Your profit margin could be anywhere from 70 to 90%, depending on how you price them, depending on where you're located. So those are things to keep in mind, and you can start this anywhere the world. In terms of lashes, so something that a lot of people don't think about when going to lashes is a lot of people are looking for customized lashes. Not everybody's eye shapes are the same, so that is a very unsaturated market where people are actually able to do lashes or extensions with the person's eye shape. So if you can just learn you'll be fine. The supplies don't cost as much as you can see here. You can be charging just like how they regularly charge, $60 to $100 to $150. You can price it how you like. But what I would say with these two businesses I just talked about is try to get some free clients going so you can build up your portfolio, get a little hand in it, do it safely, do it cautiously, and market yourself. Where do you market yourself? Well, you could do social media, you could do Instagram, you could do Facebook Market, all these places, Kijiji. You can put it on TikTok. You can put it everywhere that is deemed to be seen online. And this way you can also DM people and be like, hey, if you come out to us, I will give you a little bit of discount for putting us in your stories. And this is how in the beginning you can create a lot of exposure. So it's a very low upfront cost. And usually with side hustles with very low upfront costs, it does require quite some marketing. But the beautiful thing is you can do it at your home and go on from there. You can do the same thing for nails. They don't also cost as much upfront. The machines and drills and all that stuff is right here. And a lot of times people actually just want some Gel X nails, which they don't know how to do the techniques. So if you can do it, that's also a great sell. So these three categories are in the beauty industry. So easy to start and very, very profitable if you just market it. So be on top of marketing it. Can you scale it? Yes, you can. Once you get large enough where you can handle clients on your own, or let's say you have some repeat clients that you can't nurture on your own, guess what? You can hire your first person and they can start doing it for you. And what you can do is you can take a percentage of every booking. That way that person has the continuous clients and you have continuous revenue. And this is great, especially once you build a book of clientele. So definitely scalable. Number two, let's get into flipping furnitures. I know, ladies, some of y'all are like, I don't want to lift no heavy stuff. You don't have to. You can get it delivered to you a lot of times. Or if you have a car, just pick up and go. You actually don't have to be spending so much time. So I'll give you an example. The concept of upholstering furniture and selling it is still huge. Right now, used market for furniture has really high prices. Prices you wouldn't think about because a lot of people are not looking to buy new items because it's very expensive in comparison to a lot of the economical income that people are having right now. So this is a great time to really get into upholstering furniture because even cars are really expensive. So let's check out on my phone on what furniture is out there and what you could potentially resell. Here I can see, okay, blue love seat, okay. Not much to upholster. Usually what you want to go for is like cabinets. They go for a lot when we upholstered. So let's look at this. Look at this. So this is what, $100? If you just make it cute, this would be so nice. Like if you put the entire black upholstery thing in there, and if you want to add some LED lights in there, it could be really super cute. And a lot of times, whatever price you guys see is not what you have to pay. If it's $100, what I'm seeing is I could be like, hey, I want it for $75. So you negotiate, and then you can sell it for like $150 because you amped it up. And not only that, when you do Facebook Market, you see how this person just like placed it randomly in a corner? It's not that cute and they have that little bucket. Guess what? What you're gonna do is you're gonna make it nice looking, even if you just paint it all black. You can actually decorate it as if it was shelf. That's why IKEA does so good because they already show you how it could look like, even if it's the most basic thing. And you're gonna put it in your home, put some baby plants around it, some cute stuff inside it. You're gonna bejewel it as if it was in that person's home so they can actually envision it. And then you're gonna put it on Facebook Market because then they can envision the beauty of it and it will sell. It's always about how you package it. You gotta package it well, and your pictures will be the packaging. Because right now, this person's picture ain't that cute. So there's so many options. So you have this. Look at that IKEA display, $30. You could definitely make it cute. This person tried to actually put lights and stuff like that, but yeah, you can just amp it up and make it beautiful. And the profit margin is huge. So if we go back to the $100 cabinet and you got it down to $75 and you sold it for $150, let's say some equipment and everything costs you around another $10-$20 because it's just your first project, your profit margin in terms of dollar amount is still around $50 to $30. But those equipment that you buy is going to be a one-time purchase. So remember, $500 investment. Out of that 500, you can buy that. And just particularly for that furniture, you could actually make a 50% margin because you bought it for 75 and you're selling it for 150. Things to think about, ladies. And ladies, we got a good eye. So use it. I believe in you. Is it scalable? 100%. You can scale it to the point where you have, let's say, a storage full of these furnitures or a warehouse full of these furnitures, and you teach other people that work for you. Even you could start employing people in cash, and they could do that for you because there are people always looking for jobs. So you could just employ them, get them to do what you would do, so that way in a week, so you can only do 3 projects, then you have 2 other people who can do 3 projects each, so that means you have 9 projects done in that week, and they can get paid hourly and you take the profit cut and everyone's happy. The next two I'm going to talk to you about is a middle woman person type of business where you're the middle person. That's why brokerages make a lot of money over time, because they are the middle person. That's why Uber makes a lot of money, because they are the middle person. They are the platform that brings two sides together, the buyer and the seller. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about a moving company. Ladies, you're like, I thought that's 2 men in a truck's job. I thought that's muscle mover's job. No, that is something you can do, because first of all, you don't need to be the one moving. This is how you do it. You don't need a truck. You don't need yourself to move. You just need your mouth to talk. And I know you have that. And if you don't, it's okay. We got the other side hustles. So let's talk about how we're going to go about it. With the moving business, your goal is to get leads. And then what you do is hire 2 people, one driver, one mover, that is hourly cash paid that you're going to do. And all you need to do is rent out trucks here and there. A lot of companies like Enterprise, Budget Rental, you can actually do trucks. You can rent it out for $100 a day, $200 a day. And if you do moves, like for 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom, you can actually get a cut, because maybe it takes 10 hours to do a job. You charge the clients $150, that's $1,500 revenue. You have 2 people working for you, that's $20 per hour per person, that's $40 times 10 that you're gonna pay them for is $400. So out of the $1,500, you already got the 400 cut, so that's $1,100. And then let's say you pay $200 for the truck, maybe another $40 for the investments to the gas, so that's $240 out of the 1,100. So you are looking at around $860 that you get to keep without moving anything. But this, the only thing you're gonna have to do is get the clients. So that means call your shots, shoot your shots. How do you generate leads? You're gonna have to go on like social media and create content for when they move. You can start giving out some people a little bit lower price services to create a clientele, because moving business is very referral based to a great extent. You can also start, and part of that $500, you can buy dollies, you can buy wrappers, shrinks, and all of those things that's needed for moving. You can cover all of that in $500 to start doing smaller moves, like 1 to 2 bedroom. And then as you keep on building, you can reinvest to buy more moving equipment. And over time, maybe you can buy a truck. And hey, if you can buy a truck and lease it, well, voila. But we're trying to save between the 500 budget. So let's do that. Where can you advertise? You can advertise on Facebook Market to a great extent. You can advertise on Kijiji. You can also advertise on, like I said, social media as well. So you just keep on advertising in different places. You might find your own platforms to advertise on, and you'll be able to get quite some leads. Make the shots and make the calls and create the leads. In places where upfront costs are not too high, you have to market yourself. And sometimes marketing is attraction marketing, where you put yourself on platforms, and sometimes it's cold marketing, where you gotta go knock the door virtually or in person. This last business is exactly like the cleaning business, because you can literally use the same model where you hire on people, you have people on call, and you just have the destination. It's a little bit easier than the moving company, because all you need is the cleaning supplies they're going to give to your workers. You can still pay them cash and go from there. You just have to be able to get the leads. Moving business and cleaning business all are scalable, because as you keep on going, you're going to need more movers and so on, and more cleaners and so on, as you have repetitive book of clientels, especially for cleaning, because you can have repetitive clientele. But you have to make the call. In the same way as a moving business, you have to be on different platforms like Kijiji, Facebook Market, and social media to continuously create awareness for your business. But in this way, you can actually do really well. And the profit margins vary good. In the moving, it's a little bit higher, but if you are also strategic with the cleaning, it's still great, because you're not going anywhere. You're not moving anywhere. So you just stay at home, make the calls, do the content, and you can really create something worthwhile and a platform that could really build towards these two side hustles that just requires you to be a middle woman. You guys made it till the end of the video once again. I'm so excited for you guys, because this is so valuable for you to take and apply. I want y'all to be wealthy AF, because at the end of the day, wealth is all about creating options for yourself. If your basic income is making you struggle, you now have a little bit more options. If you don't like what you're doing, you have a little bit more options. You want to do things for your family, yourself, and others, you have a little bit more options. Money is a thing that is going to be a part of our lives no matter what, as a tool of exchange. So let's exchange something that you actually enjoy and it's giving you an exchange that you actually like and deserve in terms of your hard work and efforts and passion. So side hustles, like I said, have changed my life and so many other people's lives. So if you love watching videos like this, my name is Adiba. I love making videos that's going to level you up. Business, finance, mental, physical, anything that's going to help you level up. You can find it on my page, and you love videos like that, well, you know what to do. To come back here, subscribe so you know exactly when I post every single time. And make sure you leave a comment to say what you want to start or what you've already started that you are enjoying and what you're looking forward to start in the new year. And I am super excited for you. I am rooting for you. Please let me know. DM me. You guys can find me on Instagram. If you have any questions for side hustles, DM me. I'm happy to answer to you. My DMs are always open for you guys. So love y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah.